Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Now today we are going to see set fitting with PFTrack, Maya and Nuke, and also we will see cone render, checker render, all these things. Okay, so first here we will track our sort. After this we will export for Maya, then we will set fit in Maya, then we will create cone, then checker, all these things. After this we will render all these elements, then finally we will compose these elements in Nuke. So first we have track our sort here. So here in PFTrack I have just created a project and I have imported our sort here. Now first cache our footage here, then click on C icon. Now just play and check. So this footage we have to track. Then after this set fitting all these things. So now here just I am going to track this sort, then right click on footage, tracking, then auto track, then double click here, then downside. First we have to create a garbage mask for this character because we have to track our camera. Okay, so first we have to create our garbage mat. So on any frame you can create. So maybe in this frame, then click on mask, create roto, and just create a shape. So this is just roughly you have to create. Then finally you have to click on our starting points. Now you can see you have completed your shape. After this we have to animate according to our this character motion. Then just move CTI and just animate. Hold control, you will get this controls, maybe scale, rotate, all these things. So just little bit move and just adjust according to your character. Hold control, then only you will see these controls here. So if you want to animate individual point, then you can animate, then adjust all these things. Okay, so this is totally depends on you. Just roughly you have to adjust it. I think this is sufficient for us. Now after this just I am going to track this sort here, then again click on mask here. Now you are tracking parameters here, just simply click on preview so you can check here these points. Just I am going to track it here, then finally click on auto track here. So I have tracked our sort here. So before solving our camera, if you want to delete your low accuracy point, then simply click on error here, then click on trim here. So just delete some points like this. Okay, now after this I am going to solve our camera, then right click solving and simply click on camera solver, connect it, then downside click on solve all. Now you can see. So just check little bit error here in solver log, just click. Now you can see I think 0.3. I think this is sufficient. This is looking good. Solid track here. So little bit if you want to enhance, then simply come in error and just simply click on trim here. Just little bit adjust it, maybe some. Then refine camera and just solve all. I think this is too good. Now just finally click here. Now just play and check here. Finally camera options here. Now play and check. Now click here into view option, just check here in 3D also. So you can see I think this is looking good. Even you can see very smooth here. Okay, so now after the just I am going to orient our scene here, then right click utility, then orient scene, then double click here. So make any point as a origin. Set origin. So little bit just we have to orient it here. So maybe this point if you want you can take and just set origin here. So I think this is our origin. Okay, after this just I'm going to little bit orient our scene, then come here in 4 view option. So easily you can see, I think this is looking good, totally this is looking good. So easily you can see here, you can also see here. So if you want to orient, then take a rotate tool and just adjust. Okay, so just, so if you want a little bit rotate, then rotate. Now again just click here 4 view option and you can just adjust. Now just click here none. Now just play and check here. So remaining orientation we will adjust in Maya. Okay, I think this is sufficient. So after this, if you want to create your some text object, then simply you can create, but here I am going to export these tracking data for Maya. Then right click here, then click on export, then simply click on export here, then double click here. So here in format option just select Maya, so this one Autodesk Maya 2011, and from here you can select your folder. So here in pftrack_export I am going to save it here, and this is our MF file name, which is boy_hall. Then simply click on save here, then finally export scene. So press OK here. So now before open your Maya, just check your frame rate. So on 25 fps I have tracked this shot. Now after this open your Maya. So now here in Maya, first check your scene frame rate, then click on file, scene option. So here we have to select 25 fps as in pftrack. Okay, even downside here you can also see. Now we have to import our MA file which we have created from pftrack. So here this file just I have created from pftrack. Select and just drag and drop here, then minimize this one, then click on panels and perspective and select your camera view here. So easily you can see these are our locators and this is our grid here. So now first open our outliner here, click on window, outliner. Now here you can actually see this is our scene group. Inside this is our points group and this is our camera. So just a little bit assign some objects in our display layer here. So just select this point group and just click here and just give a name locator. If you want to change your colors, then simply select and just click on save. Now here you can easily see these are our locators, and if you want you can just hide these locator from this option, and this is our grid here. Okay, so now just let me minimize here. So before starting further work, just save our scene here, then click on file, save scene as, just give a name _01. Okay, so set fitting _01 here, MF file you have to select, click on save as. So now after this I am going to start our set fitting here. So first little bit we have to create a reference plane or reference object, then we have to orient our scene, then finally we have to create a layout for this scene. Okay, so first little bit just take a plane here, just click. Now you can see this is our plane. A little bit scale it here. Now you can see here. Now here you can see this is our plane. So this will be our reference object. So according to this object or this plane we will orient our scene, then we will create layout for this scene. Okay, so for a little bit we have to select our points in ground. So this point. Okay, so just here I am going to take this point. Okay, so what we have to do, so come in our perspective view here. So this point will be our just orientation points. Okay, so here this one. So first what we have to do, open our outliner here. So first select our scene group, remember this one, this scene group, and we have to snap this scene group anchor point on to this points. Okay, so I have selected scene group, press D and V like here, and select our plane, this one, and select this plane anchor point and just move it on this corner. Okay, so again D and V like this. Now finally we have to snap this scene group onto our this plane, this corner points. Okay, so what we have to do, select our scene group Here press W, so you can see, then press V because we have to snap entire scene group onto our this plane, this corner points. Okay, so then press V and just finally just snap it here like this. Now just come in our camera view here, so easily you can see, just little bit switched off our grid here, this one, and switched off locator if you want. Now you can see. Okay, so easily you can see. Now according to this plane, first we will orient our scene according to our ground, all these things. Okay, so how we can do all these things? So first little bit press 4 here. So in wireframe mode easily we can see. So for orienting our scene, this is important that we have to rotate our this scene group, not this plane. Remember this one, this is important. Again, do not rotate your plane, only you have to rotate your scene group for orienting your scene. This is important. You can scale your plane but do not rotate, otherwise it will not give a proper result. Okay, so whatever rotation you want for orientation, then you have to rotate this scene, and if you need any scale, then you can scale your plane according to your requirements. Okay, so just a little bit I am going to scale it here. So I have selected this plane and just simply press R here and just a little bit scale it here, so easily we can see all these things till here like this. So then again scale this one, I think till here. So now after this, just here you can easily see it's not matching our ground plane or this wall, all these things. So now little bit just I am going to orient our scene here according to this wall, all these things. So here you can see this wall, it's going like here. So easily you can see, I think you can see. So it should be straight, all these things. Okay, so little bit just I am going to rotate our scene here. So if you want, you can come in to view here and make this view as a camera view here. Again switch off grid here and press 4 here. 4 means just wireframe mode, so easily you can see, and this will be our just only perspective view, so easily we can see from here. Now just select this scene group and just little bit rotate. So press E and just little bit rotate. So even from here you can also adjust. So maybe X and Y, all these values. So for a little bit we have to match this line. Okay, so maybe click here and middle mouse button and just adjust like here. And if you want, you can also adjust these values. Okay, whatever you need you can adjust. You can also adjust from here, even you can also adjust from here. Okay, so a little bit I am going to adjust it here. So easily you can see in our camera view here, maybe just a little bit move and we have to adjust. So we have to just rotate and we have to match all these things. So little bit just select our plane here and a little bit scale it here. Now you can see easily. Again, if you now just select our this scene group and just rotate. So for rotation you have to rotate our scene group, and if any scale is needed then you can scale our plane. Remember this one, and just a little bit match our scene here. So now a little bit orient it here. Little bit we have to adjust our rotation here. So then select this scene group. So everything you have to match. Okay, all planes. Now just I have selected this one and a little bit adjust it rotation here. Click and maybe you can type values, all these things. So little bit if you want to adjust you can click and type here. Just you have to type and see here all angles, all these things here. I think this is looking good till here. So just a little bit till here, save as our scene here. Then again click on file, save scene as. Now just check it here, all these things. Again come in single view here, just check it here, all these things. So now just little bit I think this is looking good. So if you want to check this is correct or not, then you can take another plane here. So just simply click here, this plane, and a little bit scale up here, just a little bit rotate it here, maybe 90, because just according to this wall just I am going to check it here. Now snap this pivot points onto our this corner here. Then snap onto our this points here. So just enable our locators here. Press V and just snap here. Now you can see, I think this is looking good. Now just select a little bit plane here and just a little bit adjust according to our wall here. So maybe just I have selected here. Now you can see, I think this is looking good. Again, if you want to scale it here, you can scale like this. I think this is totally looking good. You can see here. So if your scene orientation will be correct, then everything will be correct. Okay. So if little bit if you want to change here with your scene, then just adjust all rotation in our this scene. So remember this one. This is our reference plane, and this is our actual geometry which we are going to use here. So you can see, I think this is going to good here. Totally this is looking good. So if this is your final orientation result, then till here just save our scene here, Control S, just save, and just little bit if you want to now, if you want to create your another geometry, then you can create, or you can switch off your reference object. Okay, so just select, I have selected here, just create a layer, just give a name, then save. So if you want, you can switch off this one here. Now here just I am going to create a ground plane here. So finally just create a new plane here. So take this plane. So now easily you can see, you can take and just you can adjust. Again hold D and V here. So just here again press V and just snap, and now just you can scale your plane according to our this ground here. So now I've selected this plane 3 and just scale it according to your requirements. Maybe press W here and just let it move. So if you want, you can move like this, you can see. So just whole ground you have to cover. I think this is looking good. Just till here, save as our scene. So if you find any problem, then you can adjust orientation with our this scene rotation. Hide our this locators here. So all points you can see, this is our ground here. So till here I have completed our this part. So in next part we will continue on same project, and we will create entire layout, and also we will create cone elements for our scene and apply some checker material. Finally we will render this scene. So if you like this video, please watch, comment, share and subscribe my channel if you are still not subscribed my channel.